What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the average debate that's circling around my school, and it's kind of circling around the internet too. 100 men versus a gorilla. Now, at first I was on the 100 men side because maybe it's not the average Joe, 5'8", 120 pounds. Maybe it's like 50 Mike Tyson, 12 Brock Lesnar's, and 18 Steve Adams, bro. Mixed in with a little dash of Muhammad Ali. But then I realized we're barehanded fighting that gorilla, and I'm not going first. No, I'm not going first. You got me fucked up. Real shit. With the gorilla, you feel me? It could always hit its ultimate move, the super Donkey Kong spin, you feel me? Yeah, and as soon as it hit that shit, you're done. You're fucking done, my nigga. Alright, there's no excuse. How are we piercing their skin? Explain that to me, and then we can bring a valid reason on why we can defeat a gorilla with 100 men. Shoot, maybe if it was a bear, we'd have a chance.
Once again, the Unemployed Council had its annual meeting to discuss the hottest topics, problems, and questions no employed person would ever think about. And since I see myself as, somewhat of a spokesman of the unemployed, I tackled one of these questions that came up during that convocation. That's a good one. There is one question that stayed unanswered throughout the whole meeting. Do you know how pivotal and monumental this question has to be when not even the ones with most time on their hands have an answer? The greatest minds of our society. The unsolved question was 100 men versus one gorilla. Who wins in a fight? A rather interesting question if you ask me, but what would have been even more interesting to know, 100 gorillas versus one King Von. How would this battle end? Now this question,
at the end of the day, the nigga's still fucking human. What are we talking about right now? I get he was a little bit of a, you feel me? But it's a goddamn gorilla. You can't even gouge out its eyes for if it didn't want to. I get the endurance factor, but regardless, I feel like nobody on this earth is fighting a gorilla. I've seen niggas wrestle bears. I've seen a lot of niggas do a lot of stupid shit. But fighting a gorilla isn't one of those things you should try and test out.
Question had me up all night. Not the King Von one, but the 100 men one. It really took the internet by storm, and it really seems like no one has an answer to this question. Not even Twitter. Quite the opposite, actually. Apparently this discussion is toxic. What the fuck? LMAO, I don't mean to have a discourse this early, but this 100 men versus a silverback gorilla debate going around right now really highlights the hubris. What the fuck is a hubris at the heart of toxic masculinity? Really? LeBeau hang.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're using words that you found on the dictionary yesterday. Come on now.
Mosiah. Order 76 is ready. Here's the attention you ordered. I haven't seen you at the Unemployment Council meeting because you really seem like a high-ranking member. Maybe I haven't seen you because you are in a secret sub-cult that no one knows about. Anyways, let me get back to this. 100 men against one gorilla. A silverback gorilla weighs around 430 pounds. We got men that weigh this much, but unfortunately they wouldn't be any help because most of the time these motherfuckers don't even fit through the door. This right here is 430 pounds of pure muscle mass. Lean, mean fucking machine. One-on-one, you don't stand a chance. But what?
Wait, so I just had an epitome. Now humor me for a second, y'all. 100 Eddie Halls, the strongest man in the world, versus one gorilla. Maybe he'd have a chance. Maybe he'd have a chance, bro.
What about 100 men? Would they be able to take down the gorilla? To be completely honest, I don't think so. Do you know how many men are 100 men? I know how many men are 100 men. 100 men are a lot of men. But even if they are the greatest of the greatest, even if they are 100 LeBron Raymond Jameses, I don't think it would be possible. I feel like that's the same as saying 100 2-year-olds against John Jones. Just think about it. We stay in front of that gorilla. The elephant in the room is clear. Who the fuck makes the first move? And how the fuck are you making that move? You won't be.
Facts. And I was just saying this. If there's 100 men against a gorilla, that gorilla is standing there like these.
My young nigga hop out, jump out, you try catch a hat.
I'll be realistic for a second. Who's going first to fight that? Cause I'm not. I don't give a fuck who I am. I don't care how much money you give me. No amount of adrenaline, fight or flight is gonna help me with that.
Won't be able to knock him out cold, even though LeBron would be really close. He's gonna rip you the fuck
You just slapped LeBron's dick all on your tongue.
apart. And once the 99 remaining men see this fuckery unfolding right in front of their eyes, their strongest fighter being put on a gore videotape, the gorilla gains a Hall of Fame intimidation badge. No one, not a single soul is gonna dare stepping close to that motherfucker. And even if 4 or 5 brave men decide to step up, what the fuck are they gonna do? They will be ripped apart one by one. And by that time, no one has the bravery to go at it. Gorillas are just like that. Imagine this motherfucker waking up. In my humble opinion, there are 2 possibilities for this to somehow work out. Number 1, all 100 men surround the gorilla from all different angles and run right at him at the same time, damn near suffocating.
All the gorilla has to do is swing, and he's fucking over everybody.
His ass. This would be a possibility, and obviously some of the men would die because of, you know, friendly fire is on and they gonna suffocate too, but that's the collateral damage you gotta take. Possibility number 2, and I know
These niggas think the fucking human spirit is something to play with. As soon as you see Brock Lesnar go after the fucking gorilla, the first one, and he gets ripped limb by limb, the nigga behind him is gonna be like, he not gonna be like, oh, I want my fair ones. No. He's gonna be like, fuck out of here. I wanna go home and see my kids. I wish I never cheated on Sydney. Like, that's what I would be thinking.
no, this one is really, really risky. What if, and I know this is gonna sound like a Kanye tweet, but what if I gave my cousin hat? I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding. What if one of the 100 men instantly grabs the gorilla's balls?
Whoa.
Like, not gently grabbing the balls, I'm talking about squeezing the fuck out of them. Now, he's a gorilla.
Shut the fuck up.
But he ain't got no healing potions for this.
How are you getting in the position to grab a gorilla's nutsack? And what if it's not even a fucking male gorilla? What if it's a female gorilla? What are you gonna punch? You gonna fist it? Like, I'm not. No.
This one. Obviously, the nutsack grabber is gonna end up like this, but the damage he will cause to that gorilla will be monumental. It's not a guarantee, but the possibility of beating that motherfucker in 7 have drastically increased. However, no matter how powerful a gorilla is, what the fuck is he gonna do against the Glock 9? Tell me.
Now that's a little different. Now, if the humans happen to have them things on them, that's a little different. Now listen, it might be able to shake a couple bullets off, but if 50 humans have 50 Glock 9s, pistols, ARs, whatever, we gonna win that fight. I'll say 8 times out of 10. We got an 80% chance of getting that dub. Now, if it's knives, we might still die. I'm saying we. I ain't involved in shit. Let Mr. Beast come up to me talking about something. I'll give you $4 million if you fight this gorilla with 99 other men. I'll be damned. I'll be damned.
Tell me exactly nothing. That's it for the unemployed news. Stay safe.
Very angry while trying.
Word. The gorilla got it. Y'all know what I was gonna say, bruh. I'm a gorilla myself. Nah, let me stop. Hope you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys like the reaction, leave a like, comment, hit your boy up. I will respond. Like, we just hit 129 subs, bro. So congratulations, BMG. Big Magic Gang. All right, later, y'all. Peace.